Candidate and the independent-minded voters of the state may provide an upset for Massachusetts neighbor Mitt Romney. Talk radio host Paul Westcott joins us live from Maine. His show is heard in Maine on 96.7 The Wave. Paul, what are you hearing? What are your callers saying about the vote today?
Well, really, Maine, you're right. It's that independent-mindedness, because this is a state that went to Mitt Romney back in 2008 by 50%. So more than anything, Mainers know that they're going to be providing a headline that may potentially hurt the Romney campaign, and it just shows that massive enthusiasm gap that he has throughout the Northeast and really throughout the country.
So Ron Paul, he's spent a heck of a lot of time there. He's really invested there, and he's doing well. Is he the favorite here, or is it still Romney?
Oh, no, Ron Paul is definitely the favorite this time because he's got the organization. He's on the ground. He notably skipped the CPAC convention in Washington, D.C. I mean, people, conservatives in particular, know that Ron Paul is in it to win it in the state of Maine. And when you talk about a passionate group of supporters among Mainers, even though there's been very little formal polling in the state, Ron Paul always seems to come out on top when you have the enthusiasm, when you're talking about the excitement, and quite frankly, those now infamous bridge signs that his supporters have been putting up.
If Romney does lose in Maine, what does that really say?
More than anything, it's a headline. I mean, Maine has 24 delegates, so really it's about bad press and just another bad headlines for Mitt Romney throughout this weekend. And really, that's the biggest thing he's looking to prevent, because this is in his own backyard. Maine is just 2 states away, or 1 state away, I should say, from Massachusetts. He should easily win this, but when you have Ron Paul out there, once again, it starts to question, well, maybe somebody else could step in, maybe a brokered convention, and Maine just paves more of the way for that headline.
Any hope for Santorum or Gingrich?
Right now, no. They have not, I don't want to say they've ignored the state, but they certainly haven't played it up as much as they have some of the other larger primary and caucus states that they knew they could win, those western states. They have not clicked with either of those candidates. Newt Gingrich has been on a slide throughout New England, polling-wise, and then you look at Maine with Rick Santorum. That's just not his type of conservatism. This is that libertarian-minded northeastern New England conservative that's going to turn out in force for Ron Paul.
Now, your caucusing in Maine is a little different than we've seen in states like Iowa, where they can do it in a day. It takes you people a little longer. Explain the process.
It's called the Lazy Caucus. Basically, it takes place. The last 7 days have been sort of the official GOP window, but caucusing has taken place as early as January 29th and will go into March, quite frankly. So the caucus will continue, but it will end tonight with an official straw poll of Maine's delegates to see who's going to win. This is something that's new for for Maine, and it's a state known as vacation land, so they certainly are taking their time.
The lazy caucus, I like that. What time do we find out? Because what I understand is that there's a delay from when the caucusing is done and the actual results are announced.
Yes, exactly. There is a big delay between when caucusing ends and really when the vote total comes out. The vote total is expected to come out somewhere around 7:30 tonight, and it's going to be announced in Portland.
All right, Paul Westcott, the country will be watching Maine today as they deliver their results in their caucusing. Paul, thanks for joining us this morning.
Not a problem. Send you some lobster.
All right. Sounds good. If you are looking to save more money, there are several small changes you can make that could lead to big financial results this year.